My first impression of Exodus Lending was just pure amazement that it existed. I've worked in various nonprofits in different parts of the United States, and encountering payday loans was always frustrating because they're difficult to get out of and the high interest rates. And I remember talking to other people in other states going, wouldn't it be great if we could refinance these loans at 0%? So when I finally came to Minnesota and people were like, you should refer people to Exodus Lending for payday loans, I was like, what? Like, this happened? Like, this is amazing.
As the state legislator for the area, I'd already been involved in consumer protection legislation. It was a passion of mine, and had worked on trying early on to get a interest rate cap on payday loans, unsuccessfully, obviously, and had some relationships with parishioners from Holy Trinity. And then I got word that they'd founded this organization that was going to take on the rate cap work, but also was developing a path out of the payday lending debt trap for people. I found that exciting.
Exodus Lending is a social justice nonprofit. We were founded as a direct response to predatory lenders in underserved communities. We were founded in 2015 by a group who saw directly what these places were doing to the community and wanted to change things. What we do is go directly to the community, people who are stuck in the payday loan trap have the opportunity to essentially sell us their loans. We take that loan, we pay it off, we pay the predatory loan, and then we refinance that loan for them between up to $1,500 between 12 to 24 months. And then we basically set them up so that they can pay us back monthly, 0% interest, and slowly and safely get themselves out of the trap that they were in.
Being able to call Exodus and having them have this money, loan me this money, and the outcome right now, I wouldn't have been able to get to work. And I would have been negative in my account, and none of that happened, thank God.
When people are dealing with predatory debt, there's like a sense of shame, right? There's a sense of like, I'm alone, I feel invisible. And what Exodus Lending staff have done over the years as they've been able to listen and also connect their stories to thousands of other people around the state who have been experiencing the same crisis, right? And so they've been able to say, look, you're not alone, and there's also a way out.
One of the things that gets me excited about the work is that it is so community-based, right? It's based on the listening and the deep listening of the neighborhood and what our neighbors need. And I think too about the ways Exodus Lending is expanding. And so at the Dignity Center, we were able to participate in the pilot project of the resiliency loan. And that small amount of money of about $1,200 made a huge difference for folks. It was car repairs, it was rental deposits, it was back rent. It was things that need to be paid for in order to survive and thrive.
The resiliency loan did for me, it moved me forward into a beautiful apartment that I feel like I have purpose. I go to work every day for purpose, to come home and to look out my window and see the skyline, and actually am happier.
One of the secrets of success for Exodus Lending is its ability to do so much with little resources, right? And I also think that it's really nimble and flexible, and it's not a massive financial institution that can't adapt on the fly for people, right? And I think I've seen it time and time where, like, if something's not working, you go back to the model and you tweak it, right? For it to work well for people and for it to be fitting for the times, right? In the future, I want to see Exodus Lending continue to leverage what it's built over time and do bigger things, right? I really think that sky's the limit for Exodus Lending.